everybody. Welcome in. We're going to learn that Photograph by Ed Sheeran, but in this new live way. He plays it with this open tuning and this, he loops 3 things through the whole song. I'll show you how it all works. First thing we need to do is to get this tuning. So the tuning is DADGAD, DADGAD, they call it. And the difference here is string 6, we're going to take down a whole step, down 2 frets, and that is going to be E down to D. A stays the same, D stays the same, G stays the same. String 2 goes from B down to A, and then string 1, the thin one, goes from E down to D. So first of all, your guitar sound like this. Awesome. Before we talk about the chords, one quick little thing. So Ed Sheeran is actually tuned a whole step lower than what I just described, because if you watch his live performances, he does this with a capo on the 2nd fret. And so he's got an acoustic guitar with really thick strings on it, and he's got it tuned C, G, C, F, G, C, capo fret 2. Okay, we're not going to do that, but we're going to play it with the exact same pitches and everything, just without that additional step. Let's look at these shapes. So the chord shapes are, number 1, just a 1-finger chord here. This is technically a D power chord, actually. Then we come up here, and now your 3rd finger is on fret 9 of string 6, and your 1st finger is on fret 7, string 3. You're going to mute string 5 here with the underside of your 3rd finger. Then we go down. Your 1st finger is always on string 3, by the way, in this whole song, like continuously. And now here, your 2nd finger is on fret 7, string 6. Same thing, mute string 5 with the underside of your 2nd finger now. It should sound like that. And then you do the same thing down a whole step. It's just basically a fancy version of A and a fancy version of G. And this chord here, I'm highlighting D/F sharp. He only does this in the intro. That's the only time he does it. We'll talk about that in just a second. So here, the strumming of it is a tresillo rhythm, to be technical. What that is you're going to do all downstrokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and whole time. And then you could accent 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and da go do da do go da go da. So like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm kind of playing like just the thicker strings maybe. For the not accent, I'm playing all of them for the accent. Like that. I'm just accenting some things. Now let's talk about putting these chord shapes together for the various parts. So we've got the D chord going to the B minor, going to the A add 4, going to the G, holding each one 2 times. That's the verse. Then the same chords in a mixed up order is the pre-chorus, B minor just once, to G add 9 just once, to D again just once, and A add 4 just once. Then we're back to holding each chord for 2 measures. We've got D, we've got A add 4, then we've got B minor, then we've got G add 9. So now let's play through each of these sections one time. Here we go. So I've got, I'm going to turn off the looped part here, and I'm just going to add just a kick and we're going to add So we'll just have this. This is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you should be playing a downstroke each time. Like that. Okay, let's play through each part. Just want to tell you real quick that I do give guitar lessons. If you're interested, I can show you not only how to play guitar, but also, as you're seeing, how to loop things together and all sorts of stuff. Feel free to check it out over in the description, bobdenson.com. Thanks. Let's get back to Ed Sheeran. 1, 2, 3, verse. Pre-chorus. Chorus. There you have it. That is the whole thing, just without any repeats, just playing it from the beginning to the end. Now let's learn how to do the looping. What is he doing? Well, he is doing 3 things before he starts the song. And again, you could watch this over YouTube, a whole bunch of different versions. He always does it like this. So the first thing you got to do here is loop the tresillo rhythm, which is just a fancy word for you play on 1, the and of 2, and beat 4. It is a rhythm you've heard, trust me. So it's a low sound 2 times, and then a high sound. You could achieve that by muting the strings here, and then going thick strings, and I'm hitting just the thick ones close to the neck of my guitar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then I'm hitting all of them, but further down. So that's like low, low, high, low. Like that. Then he is just looping a quarter note sound really low, like a bassy sound. Now he's got a pickup right under here on his guitar that allows him to do that and have a really kick drum kind of sound. I don't. Maybe you do. So you decide where you're going to hit the guitar. But we've got the first section, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you loop that, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of that, and then 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and. So just to loop the first part. Then we'll talk about the actual guitar part. Here, I'm going to loop it with me talking in the loop so you could understand it a bit easier. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 2, 2 and 3 and 4. Then on top of that, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 like that. 2 and 3 and 4 1. Now the looped guitar part is he does not start on beat 1. It's like step. Step. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and. So you're playing on end 2 and end 4 and for these notes here. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 step 2 and 3 4 step 2 and 3 4 step 2 and 3 4 step like that. Okay, so let me just do this process a couple of times here so you can see it. So again, tresillo rhythm, low, low, high, quarter notes, low, 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 low. So then step, and step. That's the whole thing. So I was thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? Then the quarters. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's the second part. And now you're going to start with. So step, play and play and play and step. Then you could just do this over every chord. And then it sounds super cool. And he turns this part off certain times in the song. Okay, so that is the basic vibe of the song. Enjoy. Really cool version. Let me know if you'd like me to do a longer breakdown like this on this song, but in standard tuning. I already have a short on it. By the way, I have a short about this version also. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see, a longer version, a more detailed version of this song, but in standard tuning. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching. Have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. And we'll see you here every week for a brand new full-length tutorial and also a few different shorts during the week as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.